I just noticed Meechrox said he went to Jaxel's once during SE3. Yo,
What?
what?
Jay?
What up, man?
Yeah, what's up?
Jeez.
So, just to clarify, if I needed to make a server on the West Coast, I could do it. I would just need time to do it.
Okay, that seems a bit
Yeah.
extreme, but hey.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would be fine if
Yeah.
we had that opportunity to showcase something like this. But that it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
I figured I'd throw it out there.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah, initially I was under the impression that Meechrox was the only fully fledged West Coast player that we had. I thought Asionic was
Right.
more in like the mid-range sort of thing, but
Yeah, that's what I figured.
presumably the connection seems a-okay. Both of them have played in at least some of my open lobby stuff before, and so I felt that they were relatively comfortable with the Parsec servers, or else they wouldn't agree to do this or anything like that. So
They said it felt good in Discord, so I hope that they enjoy.
that it continues to be the case. It doesn't. Wow, wake up, Poseidon Tide, and that's going to take the first round. Something that we should definitely mention: Astaroth versus Nightmare, probably the heaviest hitters in the game, right? And then like upper mid tier would be Cervantes, and then like maybe Haomaru, I guess, though not really. But like they're also two of the best meter getters in the game, so we're going to see a lot of soul charges.
I heard meat getters.
Heyo.
Oh, beats the GI there.
Wins the first round with a soul charge Poseidon Tide, and wins the second round with just your good old-fashioned Poseidon Tide.
I feel like we have to watch something from Meechrox.
Yeah.
And it rhymes with Poseidon Tide.
At least it's not SE2, right?
Wait, literally, damn it.
Kill. I remember when I dealt with that when Soul Calibur 2, like the remastered version first came out, and I was dealing with it with John Nitty at a Jaxel Dome kind of thing, and I was like, what am I supposed to do about this? And he was like, I don't know, dude, it's broken as fuck. And I'm like, okay, well, okay.
Beyblade. Okay, so gets a knockdown. It's a dangerous situation from Asionic, but the GI, that's a great option. Oh my god, it's gonna be a bit of a scaling because of the level 2 GI, but he's got a wake up position and he's got the night terror charge
that
now.
soul charge, that's not gonna technically do it. Okay, spends it on the chip damage and everything. He's got a guard crush kind of, but he's gonna have to get this round without it. Does not end up pulling it out. Meechrox.
The moment Asionic decides to just slow it down, like, okay, I'll just block the next thing, he just goes right into a command throw from Meechrox. So good way for Meechrox to take his turn there. After like Asionic was like just trying to just push an offense just to close it out, but just like, wait, you're blocking? Command throw. Like,
yeah, just overall weathering the storm. And one of the things that I always talk about when it comes to Nightmare is that Nightmare is a very polarizing character, right? Like, he does a huge amount of damage on a lot of stuff, but he also has one profound weakness, which is his ability to punish stuff on block, right? And so, in terms of how you beat Nightmare, it's like, how do you exploit the weakness that Nightmare has to punishing your stuff? Now, I don't know how Astaroth is able to pull that out.
yeah, he's just gonna have to just do his punishment with just going for like command throw attempts, and then he's gotta recognize if Asionic is willing to like twitch duck those, or at least like just acknowledge those command throws, because like you said, like Astaroth is just his punishment game's like pretty weak.
So far, it seems like the answer is no. He is not twitch ducking these command grabs, much to his detriment. I think that he should be doing that more often.
Right, so there you go. So like Meechrox, like, when we take his turn or he's going for a punishment attempt, do his command throws until Asionic can recognize them.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like more twitch ducking, kind of like what you were talking about. Stand blocking in front of Astaroth, even as a heavy hitter like Nightmare, I think is still not necessarily the way to go. Plus, you have a fantastic wall rising B as like a punish on like a whip grab. You might even get more. I'm not sure, but
yeah, that's
even
an excellent point.
Kind of thing, you would think that you would get more.
Yeah, very, very good point. Like Nightmare does have a good raw rising game, so that should give Asionic the confidence to, and the willingness to be able to, twitch duck these command throws. Just like, twitch duck, like rising, and if he doesn't do a command throw, then, that's fine. But if he does do the command throw, it's a pretty good reward. But he's opting for the soul wave, really interesting option, and does just enough to close out the round.
Yeah, he didn't do that at all in the first game, but it seems like he's going for the bubble significantly more often now, which I think is interesting. It doesn't necessarily... Oh, this is going to do so much damage. It doesn't necessarily solve the problem of the fact that he's just getting grabbed, like, a lot. I don't think he's even being able to, like, break these grabs, which is a further issue.
Yeah, it's an interesting option for sure. Probably a little bit more risky than like going for like the instant wall risings. But if he's if he's most comfortable with that option, then hey, more power to him. Oh, great option there.
Is there any way for him to get out of that? I don't think so. I was trying to think. Yeah, like what if he had done like 6BB? I think that's too late for like the break attack. But it seems like out of the two of them, when both of them are competing Soul Charge versus Soul Charge, which is something that I assume is going to happen a lot during this first to 10, Asionic seems to be on top. Like, Meechrox is getting a good amount of damage off of, like, when he's in Soul Charge and Asionic isn't, but when it's Soul Charge v Soul Charge, Asionic seems to be the victor more often than not.
And with Asionic being more advantage when he's the one with a Soul Charge, Meechrox has a fun way to answer it, because Asionic is, like, extra, like, aggressive when he's in Soul Charge, so I think there could be a way for Meechrox to exploit that.
Goes for a Balba, trying to deal with these sidesteps a little bit more, but honestly, I'm not even sure you need that, because again, Asionic is not breaking nor ducking any of his grabs. You might as well just keep going for grabs, right?
Yep, just if it works, to just keep doing it.
Okay, he is getting some counter hits on some of these bull rushes, so like, maybe he sees something that I'm just not seeing because I'm only a specter. Oh my god! Oh, that's it! That's the round! Oh my god.
He felt really bad about that duck, so that was definitely trying to make a bad situation worse there.
Ate all that guard damage from that reversal edge on top of it. Man, that's one thing that we should mention. Astaroth post-GI I think is like okay, maybe. Nightmare post-GI, I think at this point, surely we can agree is the best in the game.
Yeah. I was about to say like at least top 3, but I'm also like accepting like best in the game.
Yeah, I mean like there's Cervantes, he's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think the Nightmare's better. Boy, oh boy, this is all Asionic right now.
All Asionic, all like aggression, just kind of dismantling the defense of Meechrox. Not so much defense, but like Meechrox is just I don't know. There's something with there's something about his mental. Like he's at least those last 2 rounds, it felt like there was a lot of moments where he's just trying to force something. You know, just like.
Well, so this is the thing about Astaroth, right? Is that sometimes you're going to look like an idiot, and other times you're going to look like a genius. Like that was a really solid move, and he ends up killing just off of that. Right. But this is the way that Astaroth has been in every game, right? He's so heavily bent on gigantic reads that it's tough to combat that kind of thing. It's tough to rely on that kind of thing for a full first to 10, and it's tough to keep it from happening at least a handful of times during a first to 10. You know what I mean?
Yeah, excellent point. But like I just as long as he keeps the willingness to use those defensive options, use your armor, use your defensive options, use your GI.
I think he thought he sidestepped.
Aggressive though.
Dude, so how does he get out of this? Oh, he got it. It was so tough with that red guard gauge. I wasn't sure how he was going to get out of it. It looks like... Okay, good block.
Good block.
A+B, wow. Oh, again, he thought he sidestepped, but this is Soul Calibur 6, my friends. You, in fact, did not sidestep. Meechrox, at least feel comfortable with the fact that that didn't happen during the beer league and ended up costing you a lot of points and potentially a lot of money. Hey, shoutouts to Stellar. Fuck yourself.
Oh my god.
It's not going to get the wall. He is going to get the wall. The best kind of wall hit.
Oh yeah.
Shoutouts to Soul Calibur 5. Oh my god.
Command throws just keep coming.
Not going to go for any cheeky pseudo resets or anything. That's the first duck that we've seen.
Yeah, first duck into the instant wall rising, so I think Asionic is trying to like just kind of like ease his way into it, being comfortable with it.
Huge amount of damage into the 1-8 tech trap. Yeah, I think you should have seen that something was fishy there based on the combo that he went for. Again, trying to step that 6K, it's not working out for you. You're too fat.
It's a 2D game now.
You're too fat of a character. Those shoulders are killing you, literally.
Yeah, just lose some weight, man. these
just take off those what are those things called on the shoulders? They're not actually called shoulder pads. They're like polars or something. You gotta take those off. Oh, fantastic catch on that bull rush. That was nice. It's in Terra Charge. I think Meechrox should spend some meter. I just love Astaroth meter, and he's getting so much out of it. Ooh, okay, well, that equalizes everything and then some. And
what hit? It's only hit up like 10
I mean, it is like an I-85 or whatever move. You should be, on a parsec thing, I think you should be able to sidestep and then block in most neutral situations, but still, yeah. Oh my god, that was
heavy
so much.
hitters. Like Asionic just looked like a rushdown character there, just hitting him, poking him, and Meechrox like, let me just do this I-50.
Meechrox is definitely playing the game of like, Just the bob and weave, let the opponent effectively exhaust themselves, and then go in for their one hit. But Asionic is now starting to go into those step duck situations and getting a good amount of damage on those wall rising Bs. So perhaps he has to be worried about these command grabs a little bit more. Oh, I guess Bulba is safe, isn't it, to Nightmare? So that's just minus 12. Oh, so that's important.
No. Yeah, just I'll spam it, especially if like Asionic is going as aggressive as he is. You know, he's pushing on like negative frames. He's just being so aggressive. He just a rush down Nightmare. So I like that kind of like the bob and weave of Meechrox that you were talking about before, where he's just like, okay, he's just kind of looking for an angle, and eventually Asionic is gonna like lose steam on his momentum, right? So that's an opportunity for Meechrox to get his command throws. Or any kind of offense going on, because Asionic, can't push his pressure forever.
Does Nightmare eventually lose steam? I don't know. I'm not entirely convinced of that. Maybe he does.
Maybe not Nightmare, but like there's
every other character, yeah, that'll happen eventually.
Eventually, what we've seen is like eventually it gets to a point where Asionic is like, okay, I'm gonna take this moment to like block, or I'm like, there's gonna be an opportunity there where Asionic is gonna just slow down his offense, and Meechrox is just gonna like take that opportunity to just like command through.
Does Asionic actually? Wow, Asionic, you really need to like block that stuff.
Again.
Oh, that's huge. That's huge. No, okay, you have to break this. Oh, never mind. It's the break attack. Yeah, so the guard gauge goes into Meechrox's favor that time. Last round it was Asionic. So these guys are just going 1-1, and they're both. These characters are so very similar in a lot of ways. So much meter, so much guard damage, and just. They both have the same weaknesses, too, where they're like, their block punishment is pretty terrible, so they're just constantly going at each other in the same vein, and it's kind of funny to see.
My man, Meechrox, just did 3 2-2-Bs in a row on block, and then he went to reversal edge, and then took advantage of his, I guess, plus 30 guard damage that he got from 2-2-Bs for that guard break. That was so sick.
I mean, yeah, Asionic ate a 2-2-B when going, coming back from prone, and I really feel like he needed to be a little bit more defensive there, getting a little bit too antsy to try and utilize his guard damage, try to disrupt the tempo, or what have you. Oh, okay, and that's, the uppercut's gonna take it that time around.
I just love from both players just calling each other out for the Twitch ducks.
Meechrox going for that 1K a lot. I feel like that's not necessarily a good idea. I don't know. No sidestep on the... Oh, Jesus. That's a third time that regular Poseidon Tide has happened. It's not normally something that picks up all that much. Plus frames, soul attack into plus frames.
Yeah, that could be a sign of just like Asionic being like overcommittal with like his sidesteps or pushing on frame disadvantage.
Or
but
his slide
this is going to be...
yeah, that was a legit 100%. You committed too much to that slide kick. And yeah, hopefully Asionic can calm it down a little bit. It's definitely seeming like the way that Meechrox is winning when he is just allowing Asionic to kill himself. And that can be bad news.
I definitely like more throws. If like Meechrox is kind of like waiting and looking for an angle, then like throws can like punish him. But that's a good Twitch duck from Meechrox.
Yeah, that being said, a lot of these grabs have been ducked, but Nightmare does have a crouch grab. You don't necessarily have to use it just on bull rushes, you know.
Yeah, that's landed once or twice. Okay, that's
Okay, what do you get out of this?
That's not a crouch grab. This is a crouch grab.
Hey, now this is a crouch grab. Man, a 6-6K to get out of that.
Them challenging each other with their own headbutts.
Yeah.
This match is fun.
Honestly, I feel like Nightmares would be a lot scarier because he's got like all those spikes on his helmet.
Yeah.
It happened again. He's calling out those in-soul charge bull rushes from Meechrox all damn day. And honestly, I think that's the only soul charge move where that would work. That's not true. The 236A would also get caught by the CE. But like if he just done a command grab, like you just lost a bar and you're eating a command grab. Ooh, wall combo?
Okay, gets the second wall splat, so this will be a lot of damage.
Oh, goes for the tech trap, gets it. I think he had to tech up immediately to his... To Nightmare's left and then hard sidestep. I think it would have been caught, but it is very tricky.
Yeah, I don't even remember that. So it's a one side tech trap.
It's a one side kind of tech trap, but due to the fact that it was up against the wall, I think that might affect one's ability to also sidestep. Now, technically, he could also like wake up an RI or whatever. Yeah. He probably can't wake up in Mash because it's Nightmare. But all right, this is Asionic all the way. Meechrox is going to have to deal with a hell of a storm right now, and he's got a lot of work to do. And by a lot of work, I mean 2 hits, but that's not going to do it. So Asionic's going to go up 3-2.
That was the third hit, right? Oh no, okay. That was the fourth.
I think it was the second hit.
There you go.
Maybe I'm
Very good option though. Like
Yeah.
typically, like if you block like the first one, you kind of like guard impact about like the third hit, but like there was kind of like a whip situation, and he does the 6K to get that kind of range mechanic going on, or whatever they call Nightmare's thing.
Yeah, it's such a difficult thing to deal with regular Poseidon Tide in traditional online matches, and I'm kind of happy that it's not necessarily terrorizing our opponents during Parsec stuff.
Yeah, it seems solid. Interesting read there, but Asionic is so aggressive. Meechrox is trying to find some kind of opening there.
Yeah, trying to like just whip crouch grabs into significantly more buttons. But honestly, I don't feel bad for an Astaroth player if he's dealing with crouch grabs on whip into buttons. Ooh, okay, cleaning time. What a read. Is this like a normal thing that you're able to pull off, Meechrox? If so, that's like kind of crazy.
Yeah, I was going over like the list of options Meechrox can consider on the defensive. I did not consider that one.
Yeah.
What the hell was that? That was cool.
Oh, so this is why I think Meechrox is being so defensive because he's worried about the post GI. Asionic has gotten, for as much success that Meechrox has gotten with his command grabs, I feel like Asionic has gotten more out of these post GI situations.
This is a carriage charge. Oh man, that's a bad situation.
Yeah, you really need to get up there. I don't think that last part of the combo. I think you need to get up. But
yeah,
you can't roll it. You definitely can't roll against Nightmare.
Yep.
That's number one. Okay, so he's finally getting these 6-6Bs of like his counterattacks. Nope. Too much step duck. Can't necessarily just walk up and go for a mid.
Yeah, just this Asionic aggression, just like Meechrox is just kind of going for like kind of a standing block, crouching block, like sidestep mix up. I would like to see him just consider just a few more things, or else like Asionic is just gonna keep just running a freight train on this guy. But that's a good 2-2B here. Break attack. Oh, catches the backstep with the 6-6 lethal hit. That was sick.
He's definitely getting a lot of momentum with the fact that Asionic is trying to, when Meechrox is at plus frames, try to move away. So for instance, I think he got a 6A that effectively gave him either his first or second win earlier on in the set as well. So there's a lot of situations where Asionic is being very ballsy with his movement, and Meechrox is definitely catching that. He's not necessarily catching the buttons, he's catching the movement a lot though. It's a shame we didn't get any kind of block punch. I believe you can get a crouch grab opportunity there. Soul charge? Yep.
Okay, yeah, good.
Has to try and deal with this Guard Crush, though. That's gonna suck, either in this round or the next.
Yeah, so either like Meechrox is gonna be okay, so he's gonna take the offensive to get the plus frames. Oh, mashing on the plus frames.
6-6K. Guess the duck. That's gonna be a huge amount of damage. How are you gonna get out of this, Meechrox? How are you getting out of this? Yeah, it's too scary. He felt like he had to go for something. That Guard Crush, dude. It's so scary.
Yeah, I like Asionic was making his timings like extra weird.
Yeah,
just
at least he was
like
trying
cause
to.
and just to cause Meechrox to get that panic, and then he got the panic out of Meechrox, and Asionic was able to capitalize.
Meechrox is riding that line of like he's getting a lot of good damage when he does catch Asionic pressing buttons. He's just not necessarily getting them as often as he needs to. And I really wish, like in those situations, that's happened like 3 or 4 times. And I think because earlier on in the set, he was getting his sidestep caught by 6-6K so often, Meechrox is now hesitant to try and like actually punish when he sidesteps something, which really stinks because I don't know, a command grab opportunity, but honestly, on that drill whiff, you could have probably gotten like a 3B or something.
Right? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that was a little weird. Okay, yeah, okay, that keeps happening. Yeah, they were just saying that.
It's just that there's a lot of opportunities where he does have the potential of at least putting him into a command grab guessing game, which Meechrox has had a lot of success with so far this set. Haven't seen a lot of command grabs like broken, so I just feel like he needs to get a little bit more.
Oh man. Yeah, I might just have to round out the punishment games. Like when it comes to like just tight whiff punishes, Astaroth's traditional options like don't feel great, but I do agree. Like it's better than having a whiff command grab, right? So you can just maybe do a 6K and like get frame advantage, and maybe that can set up for your command grab.
Okay, so Meechrox, do you spend bar here to try and nullify his bar? It looks like no. It looks like the answer is no.
Yeah, he wants to save it.
Okay, here we go. Well, he tried to and it just didn't work, so now he's gonna try. That sucks. He tried multiple times and he spent bar to try and get that. So the problem is, so Meechrox has this huge meter advantage, right? But if I'm in Asionic shoes, I'm like, I don't even care, because like that Guard Crush is going to be, like, if this game continues, this Guard Crush is going to happen, and then you're going to be screwed.
Yeah, you're seeing in Asionic's play, he's just like so comfortable. Like, slowed down the momentum a little bit, and then just found the opportunity for this big damage combo right here. And yeah, I think he's just gonna keep going.
God, remember like 15 seconds ago when I said that Meechrox has this huge meter advantage? like, look at this.
Oh,
okay, so
man.
what happens here? Does he get anything? No. I'm surprised he's still going for the
Oh,
full rushes. Okay, what do we get
Punish
here?
this shit.
No, that's
not optimal.
2-2B, I guess, 3B, maybe even just 2-3-6A. There had to be something. I think he was just weirded out by, sometimes the camera can make your punish a little bit screwy.
Right.
There it is. Massively
Okay,
awkward verticals there. Looks like Asionic just kind of got stuck trying to, like, hard guess a mix-up or something.
Very good round for Meechrox. A very important round, and still got a meter advantage.
I don't think he wanted that GI. I think he wanted to try and, like, move after blocking the drill, and that really kind of screwed him there.
Okay. We have a soul charge to counter momentum, so...
Ooh, nice.
He used him for a GI? Alright.
No, you can't do that in
no.
soul charge. No. You died, dude.
Peter!
Okay, but, like, it's Astrov, he could do it, but, like, this is...
Yeah, that sucks.
Oh my god, dude, he can't sidestep at all. He's constantly trying to go for, like, this slight sidestep into Bull Rush, and it is just not working out.
You're too big.
Well, he's also increasing his hurt box because he is going for that Bull Rush at that time, but yeah, there have been definitely a few times where his sidestep has just straight gotten caught, and that sucks. But I do think that going for that regular Poseidon Tide with Nightmare in Soul Charge, that's the second time that he's tried that, and he's really gotten blown up for both times doing that, so I think not so much with that anymore, man.
It's a weird thing, but I want to see. I think 6K has like better tracking on one side, so maybe you can step left. That's just one thing.
And it's not like Nightmare's gonna punish it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I haven't seen. Now that I think about it, yeah, we haven't seen 6K like at all, huh?
Oh, why not use it, right?
Yeah,
Nightmare can punish it.
I don't think so.
Mine's 16 or mine's 14, then it Astaroth knee.
Oh, that would be
12. Oh, that's 12.
12, right?
Mine's 12. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, just... Ooh, damn it.
More often than not, the pushback is enough to make it so that smaller characters have a tough time block punishing it.
Yeah.
But obviously you're not going to have to... That's not the problem that Nightmare has. The problem that Nightmare has is he's simply too slow. So are you going to go with Soul Charge, Meechrox? Gonna try to just wait it out? It's tough to wait out a Nightmare Soul Charge, if only for the fact that he has Terror Charge at the end of his Soul Charge anyway. Oh no, I kind of wish he didn't get back up. Okay, here we go.
Get something out of Soul Charge.
He's gonna get good Oki here because he can't roll away. There
like these time. Okay, great.
Yeah, it's kind of impressive the way that Meechrox is still going to that Bull Rush when it really seems like in Soul Charge, when it really seems like Asionic is 100% ready for it. Like it seems to be the option that he's thinking every time.
I like that at the last moment, Meechrox was kind of like staggering his offense a little bit, and then got the whip punish Bull Rush there.
Oh man, he hard ducked that. Shades of Woes. Oh, you tried to move after 2-2 AA on block? How dare you, Asionic?
Dare you.
Boo. Boo. Is it just a regular 6-6 speed, just like a straight-up block punish in that situation? I think it might be. I might be wrong about that. Oh man, goes for 1A in Soul Charge, gets caught by the 2A. Okay.
Pushing this offense.
Soul Charge v Soul Charge yet again. Goes for a regular command grab. He doesn't get any soul charginess out of this. And once again, the bubble sealing the deal. I mean, it's not going to seal the deal. You know what? If I'm Meechrox, I'm thinking, great. I am very happy that that guard break is happening here instead of now.
Sure.
So now it's just bar versus bar. You can just set up the same situation. But every time this happens, Asionic...
Ooh, there we go.
Did he mean to do that jump E?
Either way, I think Meechrox should keep staggering like the way he is, because every time like Meechrox goes into the Soul Charge, like Asionic is kind of like ready for like kind of a telegraph like 6K or like something that just seems like obvious, because Meechrox wants to do something, but I like that Meechrox is like just staggering with the Soul Charge, but that doesn't matter because Asionic gets that whip punish, gets that last combo, and gets that game making it 6-2. Jeez.
Yeah, there's this dichotomy that's going on right now where it's like Meechrox pops Soul Charge, and it leads me to believe that Meechrox is used to his opponents being very scared of Astaroth Soul Charge, and Asionic, like, isn't at all. And it seems like or maybe he is scared, but the way that he's dealing with it is not by being defensive and allowing Meechrox to get whatever mix-up and just try to guess right. He's trying to overwhelm Astaroth in Soul Charge with a flurry of different buttons and pressure and stuff. So, it's not really, like, a thing that he has to worry about.
Yeah, and even if Meechrox is able to go on the attack with that Soul Charge, like, again, like, Asionic is just kind of, like, ready with his, like, defensive options to, like, shut down the, like, you know, the Bull Rush or even the Poseidon Tide. Just, like, Asionic is just easily just ready for Meechrox's Soul Charge. But I like Meechrox is making the adaptation, so it's not a complete blow-up.
I really don't like the fact that 3AA has been unblock punished, like, 3 or 4 times. You at the very least get a 6-6B as Astaroth. Like, I really feel like you gotta come up with something. And he needs to come up with something to do with these AGAs. He's gotta duck more often. You can maybe do, like, the 6B plus K, like... There's a handful of things that Astaroth could potentially pull out there, and they're just not happening. He's just blocking and trying to get away from it. The Tech Trap takes the second round. Asionic is definitely pulling away with this. Yeah,
you can see the panic from Meechrox. Like, Asionic has frame advantage, but Meechrox is trying to challenge with buttons, and he's kind of a slow guy, so that's not the way to go. You have to explore, like, you know, something evasive, something defensive, but just panic mashing, you know, like, buttons on Asionic's frame advantage is not the way to go. This is something evasive, like Bull Rush or 6K.
Do that cleaning time that one time. Remember that? That was cool.
Yeah, dude, that was like a backstep cleaning time. That had, like, you know, that was like a back.
I mean, if he's gonna do AGA, cool. Right? Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude.
Give it a try. Gets the wall hit. Oh no! He could have gotten a combo that actually just sealed the deal. So this kind of sucks. Oh no! Now he's got the guard crush. I think he's dead. I think he's dead, dude. Is he dead? No, he's not dead. Or maybe he is. No, he's not.
I guess that was a tech trap.
Just throw it like a 2-way or something. Oh boy, here we go.
Jeez, his advantage is gone. But
he had to spend that meter. That doubly sucks. Oh, no, why? Okay. Wow, that 2K didn't work? Jeez. Or is that
one?
That's
1K. Lucky there, dude.
Yeah, that's crazy. But honestly, that was kind of on Meechrox. He had... there's gotta be some sort of a move, like the ending of a 3K, a 6K, a 4B that could have killed during that wall hit, but he went for the grab instead. The only thing that Asionic could have defended himself against at that point. Oh, trying to press in there. That's not so much.
Yeah, I guess he just kind of automatically went with the option that he's used to, as opposed to, like, the optimal option.
AGAs. Meechrox consistently trying to just block it out. It's not working out. Loses his bar and doesn't get anything after the duck grab. Okay, here we go. He could be dead if he's wrong about this reversal edge. In fact, either of them could. Okay, that's definitely dead.
Dead.
Not even close.
Home run.
The weakest reversal edge option for Astaroth, and he doesn't even need the combo in order to kill there.
Alright, frame advantage, here we go.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, Boba.
I feel like Asionic should try to spend meter as soon as possible, because he does have the meter advantage here.
There you go.
Because that way it's going to force Meechrox to spend his own, right?
Yep.
And so if both of them just effectively don't get anything out of this, then he has a bar where Meechrox doesn't. But it doesn't look like that's the case right now.
He's getting some damage.
Oh,
kills the command throw with that 6-6 kill Nightmare. Asionic. Here we go. Chip
and
damage.
He's going to go right into Soul Charge again, right? Oh my god!
Whoa.
Okay, that was very good stuff, though. Oh no!
Oh, okay, here we go.
Again, I wish there was like something big.
Here we go! Your wish has come true, Jay.
Boy, howdy! Was that like just a duck into a wall rising B? I think so.
Yeah, I think Asionic pressed something.
Yeah, I think he went like duck into something, and it was just like at that point way too slow. Still feel like some of these whiff and block punishes could be a bit better from Meechrox. I wish they were a little bit stronger.
As a back turn hit, the 6B, yeah, you're right, the 6B did do more damage than I expected, but
yeah,
right,
but like I think he could have gotten like 2-2B off of something like that. Maybe I'm being a bit ambitious. Maybe he was worried that Nightmare was going to be able to recover quick enough to win.
Yeah.
Which is fair. Reversal Edge. The first Reversal Edge we've seen from Asionic so far. Ends up not working out at all, but he does get some bar. Dude, these AGAs. Here we go. Oh, he tried to RI there. Did you see how Nightmare lost some meter?
Yeah.
I don't think you can do that, Asionic. I don't think that's a thing. Okay, here we go.
Oh. round 1 Soul Charge.
I respect it. If you can build the bar in 1 round, you can use it in the round. Man.
Oh! That's up from Asionic.
I think you should have just taken the bet, because what were the chances that Asionic was just going to straight up do
Yeah,
wall rising AA on block? Or go for like a crouch grab, right?
That would have been cool to see, like, crouch grab for a 6k there from Meechrox. Oh my god, these Q2Bs, they're landing.
Well, it caught him in the air. I think he did like a jump kick or something. But yeah,
Oh
something
god.
about this
Look at his
timing
life.
is kind of crazy. Okay, so
I like
Asianic's
Soul
going
Charge.
to try to rob this round with the Soul Charge, or at least get a good amount of guard damage, which is already happening. Okay. No.
Yeah, Meechrox not quite out of the woods yet. You know, the guard break and Soul Charge.
No,
Oh,
2-2K is not what he wanted! Okay, he ends up getting it, but boy oh boy. If I was Meechrox, I would be screaming if that was the case. 2-2K is not what he wanted. He wanted Bull Rush for sure. Which would have worked.
Well, there you go, clean time.
Cleaning time. I want to see it hit there. Two things I always want to see whenever I watch Soul Calibur. Number 1, cleaning time. Number 2, Astaroth's like fully charged, just stand kick. Lethal. Let's go.
Just those 2 things.
Yep, that's all I want.
Ooh, speaking of guard pressure, Meechrox is having his own, and he's got Asionic back against the wall, so good position all around for Meechrox, and he's doing the turn with the RE. Ooh,
Yeah, the
vanish Meechrox.
That's dope.
Oh my god, he's the RE king right now.
Okay, so Meechrox has definitely found something. Reversal Edge from Astaroth, normally way too slow to be particularly applicable compared to, like, say, a Nightmare Reversal Edge. But if you do hit with it, yeah, it's terrifying. Like, there's very little that you can do. Plus, giving a character like that so much meter is very scary. But once again, the Soul Charge versus Soul Charge kind of stuff, whenever Meechrox ends up going into Soul Charge, it really seems like Asionic turns on the pressure to some sort of a degree that I guess he just doesn't do in a regular situation, trying to get that guard rush.
Doing so much damage off of it too, and Meechrox couldn't even push him off his own Soul Charge because he doesn't have the meter for it, and now Meechrox is just in a dangerous position. He's not going to get this round, it's Asionic, so last round.
And that kind of sucks because he's going to have to deal with this guard rush at some point. Oh, first 6B ever, but we don't get like the full combo, so we have to settle for like a 4th life.
We're seeing Meechrox expanding the Astaroth options. I like the 6B there.
Once again, we're going to see bar versus bar, or maybe not. We get a huge amount of damage here. You're in yellow now.
Dude, with Meechrox's Soul Charge like this, these run-in and sidestep pull rushes are just money, just all day.
Yeah, I think initially he
sidestep
was
bull rush.
so scared of it because Asionic was using the super so much. But that doesn't really seem like that's the case anymore.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you're doing a run-in, like, you know, a sidestep, you're just kind of like, he's just kind of like watching Asionic, right? So, like, he's not going right for, you know, an attack. He's just kind of going for, like, a stagger. He's going for an angle. And now, you know, let him, you know, play reactively. Whether Asionic is just going to stand there and block or go for that critical edge. Either way, Meechrox would just be, you know, he has his follow-up ready. And I like that much better than the earlier games when he was just going in Soul Charge and just running in. You know, Asionic was punishing that every time. Meechrox is now shaking up his timings. I like that adjustment a lot.
Oh man, going for that 1A there? Is that really what he wanted? Wow, what a challenge on the rest of that Poseidon Tide. He just did like he did his 3K just out of nowhere. Alright, so he gets his first round. So again, Meechrox has found a little bit of something, and again, this is one of the great things about first attempts, in my opinion, is that we wouldn't get to see this kind of adaptation really all that much. And oh, did Meechrox discover the 6K? Has he found a place to use it maybe? I
like 6K, man, so I'm ready for it.
In this matchup? I mean, like, why not, right? It probably beats armor. Somebody in the chat can correct me. Whoa, Jesus, why did that hit? Asionic, way too trigger happy there. But I was going to say, like, I'm pretty sure it beats armor, and Nightmare can't punish it literally at all. So, I mean, like, whatever, right? It probably gets under AGAs.
I'm laughing so much about that fully charged rush because, like, it looked like Asionic was holding on block, and he was like, wait, I can't see what Astaroth is doing. Let me just lower my guard, and oh, Jesus. Just looks so funny to me, but good throw there. Oh, not kill, but that's a 2K. We'll seal the deal.
Yeah, fantastic Oki in that situation, so you might as well go for something like that. Because honestly, and once again, like talking about like the punish, not punish kind of thing, Meechrox is not getting anything off of like some of these blocked small moves, nor is he getting anything when he ducks a grab. So if I'm Asionic, I feel like, well, if I'm not going to get punished in those situations, I might as well just keep going for it. Man, these 1A charges.
Oh, dude, again,
Nice.
oh,
Picks it
critical
up.
edge. That was so important.
Yeah,
Meechrox.
very, very important. But he needs to survive this onslaught, and he does with a tech crouch grab. Yeah,
Oh,
again,
man.
this is still a command grab. I know they toned down the amount of frame advantage, but you still have a good amount of frame advantage there. Can't necessarily walk around in that state.
Dude, that round, the tech crouch grab was doing work, and again, the run-up sidestep bull rushes doing a lot of work. I especially like the run-up sidestep bull rushes because you know
Yeah.
you get the you know you're stepping something and then you get that tech crouch from bull rush. Like that's so good. Okay, I like the run-up after the Russell wave.
Yeah, he gets the terror charge there. Soul charge. Nice. Oh no, it recovers
Oh,
too
damn it.
quickly. I didn't know
So
that.
unfortunate.
Good pickup. You're gonna have to deal with the soul charge probably though. While rising AA yet again. I guess this is a thing that Asionic does.
Hard
Okay,
pressure.
so I feel like
Carry.
Asionic has this, right? Like, how does he lose? I guess he loses
Oh.
like this? Okay, that's...
Oh, weird Oki
It's not
situation.
it yet, but like the guard damage, yeah, I don't know if there's like anything he could have done. Maybe reversal edge? Maybe. That was a real tough situation. The second he didn't have any momentum, Meechrox was kind of SOL.
There was that one round where Meechrox was kind of playing with reversal edge. Maybe he can go back to that option if Asionic continues to be as aggressive he is.
Or 6K! Why not? Why no 6K? I don't know. There's got to be some reason not to use 6K. I just have no idea what it is. As I'm looking at this and as I'm thinking about the move on paper in this matchup, I'm like, this move sounds kind of nice right now. Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I guess you know, Bull Rush will continue to be his preferred evasive
Sure, yeah.
mid thing, and I guess 6K is like real bad on whiff.
On whiff, sure, yeah. Doesn't get the wall
a
there.
little maybe.
Yeah, I guess
Okay,
the
reversal edge, there we go.
This is what he wanted. I mean, he's cool with it being blocked, because, yeah, now he gets to spend a soul charge.
I love it. Good
Nothing!
robbery
Oh!
opportunity.
The first time he went for a
yeah,
command grab and it didn't work out.
Okay, he still gets some damage from the soul charge. Here we go.
Asionic
Oki.
tends
Ooh, backs up. Good. That's such a good bait. Oh my god, Meechrox.
So scary.
I think he deserves this round. Oh god.
No, that's already saved.
Wedge. But doesn't step it gets damaged.
Nice hit, okay. Again, I think Asionic...
What a tense round.
I don't know, man. I feel like Meechrox didn't win that round. I think Asionic lost that round. He went out of his way to, like, give Meechrox a lot of opportunities
Fair.
to win that round.
Well, also, wait, why not? Wow.
Oh,
Lot
man,
of
you said
damage.
Raw Soul and I got the jitters. Freaked me out. Anyway. Ooh, trying to get that wall rising A, but Nightmare backdash too good. Now it really seems like Asionic is winning out the neutral a lot, too. Which could become a problem. See what I mean about how aggressive Asionic is once Meechrox goes into Soul Charge? Like, it's really kind of killing him. Now, that being said, he did just lose his round, so hey.
Yeah, again, it was more of a problem like earlier when Meechrox was going to soul charge, but now I think he's making the correct adjustments when he goes into soul charge. You know, it's all in the timings, not making it really obvious to give Asionic a chance to use those armor moves, to use those defensive options to call out the obvious stuff coming from Astral Soul Charge. With that said, Meechrox is now in a bad position. Big life deficit, that guard break is blinking as usual. We've previously seen this every round.
Yeah, we're getting
For
a
every
little
game.
bit of that style that we were seeing
Jeez.
before, where Asionic was having a lot of success, and it's just a lot of
Okay.
AGAs, a lot of pressure when Meechrox can't necessarily move around. So unfortunately, not
Like-
only did he lose the round, but as you were talking about, the guard gauge damage has just become this inevitable thing that's looming over Meechrox's head every
Now
game.
now with this AGA spam, I'm liking the idea of 6K more and more. Just
I know,
more
right?
tech crouches. Yeah.
I don't know, like, I don't know why not, you know? Oh no, he got hit by that.
Those block AGAs have racked up to a red guard gauge, and
Yeah.
like he's basically just spamming it. And I would too, because Meechrox is not really acknowledging it. He called it out maybe once, but this a reward for spamming AGA going unpunished. Like, why not spam AGA?
So
Especially if Meechrox
Meechrox
doesn't acknowledge it.
ends up making it so that the guard break had to be used that round, so that's definitely a win in his column. This is the first time I think that we've been in this situation in the last round where Asionic is the person who activates Soul Charge first. So is Meechrox going to hold on to his? No.
Nope.
So how are you going to deal with this bubble that you know is happening? Dude, these wall rising AAs have been so much, and he's not getting anything on 3 AA on block. That's huge. That is such a gigantic difference in reality. Nice duck. Oh boy.
Oh, duck. Bad duck.
Yeah, that was like a very He was very convicted in that crouch, but alas, it was not to be. But like, there were some certain things that I think that if Meechrox polished them, he'd be in a better situation.
Yeah, I like that he started using the bull rushes, presumably as a response to all the AGA spam. But just at that point, it was just
using the tech crouch grabs too. He'll use them in between AGAs, which is a really good idea. Now, I mean, I understand his worry, but it's like, so literally, we're just looking at Asionic as Nightmare just like crab hammering Meechrox's defense, because he doesn't even care if a lot of this stuff ends up getting blocked, right? Because that is a first round win, plus you have the guard. Like, he could potentially get 2 guard breaks this game.
Oh my god.
Meechrox needs to come up with something. I know he's like a little bit nervous about like trying to like deal with some of this post GI or whatever, but ugh.
Yeah, that was a cute setup there. And now like Asionic is like, I quit.
That was literally 180 degrees away. Jesus Christ. Nah, that 3B's not working, dude. It doesn't beat roll away, and that's what Asionic's doing every time.
Now Asionic is counter-adapting, so he's slowed down the AGAs, but Meechrox is still kind of like going for like those tech crouches, and they're just getting called out by mids now.
Yeah.
So, really
but again,
annoying.
So much of this is just Meechrox blocking and not doing much else. Oh, nice tech trap yet again.
Oh
I've never seen some of these Nightmare tech traps.
Okay, got me. Okay, I like it.
No,
too far away.
Yeah, he was too far away. That was the first and potentially only CE we're gonna see. So Asionic up 9-4 now.
Just
misjudged that range. I know I did, but
yeah, I don't know. It looked a bit ambitious in my eyes. I wasn't entirely surprised that. I think I would have been more surprised if it hit, but still pretty close. Very, very close. Still, that one like uppercut move that Nightmare had, the fact that Meechrox was literally behind Nightmare and still had to block that. Shades of Siegfried.
Oh, okay. Really aggressive start from Meechrox.
He's not getting these huge block punishes. That wall rising AA, you could probably at least get like a, what is that move? The wall rising B plus K? Like, shut up already. Like, he could have gotten something of substance at least.
Yeah, I guess an Astaroth player, you don't really like the block punishes are fairly weak, but you know you still go for them.
Yeah, I mean, at the very least, you could have gotten like a full crouch 3K. That's something that you could probably even have your hand on the button on anyway. Like, you need to get something more out of that. You need to get more out of the 3AA, more on the whiffed drills, on the just like whiffed bubbles, where he's just like doing a bubble from full screen. Because right now, like, it really seems like Nightmare has his run of the show the whole time, right? So, like, in order to make Asionic at least a little bit worried about what's happening, he's gonna need to do a little bit more.
Yeah, I've heard the argument from, Astaroth players just like, okay, so why get my, 20, 30 damage block punish when I can just go for, command grab for like 70, right? But, me personally, I'm still a big fan of, getting your free damage. And plus those block punishes still give Astaroth a pretty good frame advantage. You can still set up for your command grabs if you want to, and you have like, a little bit of padding in terms of damage on top of that too.
In some situations, I can totally agree with that sentiment, where you might as well just go for a mix on a command grab that's going to kill and everything. But the fact of the matter is, off of that like wall rising AA, Meechrox is going at best for a 2A, so he's not even going for it. So like, he's definitely not getting anything out of it. So and he's doing nothing on 3AA. He's getting run up when he could be getting all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, and just like shouts for Asionic for just like mixing up, because like as soon as Meechrox is trying to like target a specific like game plan for Asionic then he hits a switch, and now he's like doing something, he's abusing something else that Meechrox has to like adapt for.
Oh man, a lot of this Asionic's ability to play possum during Meechrox's soul charge is really kind of being tough as well. Is he close enough to the wall for this? No, he's gonna have to spend another soul charge, but he ends up getting hit by it for some reason. That's not gonna work. Yeah, that's not gonna work. And you know what sucks about that? Is the fact that like he's gonna have to deal with another guard crush. Yeah. I think you spend soul charge literally immediately. I think you spend it instantaneously. Yeah.
Yep. Very good. Here we go.
Ooh, no, now he's up against the wall. No, you had to do a tech crouch there.
This sucks. Wait, plus frames? Where are we going?
Yeah, but that whole soul charge is now gone. I think that was supposed to be a bull rush, and yet again, with the guard crush. going to be taking it home. Asionic beats Meechrox 10-4.